Some Stabrook Market vendors are accusing the mayor and city council of not having a real plan when it comes to standardizing their trade. Many of the vendors are back on the paves in central Georgetown as others squeeze into a location that was once known as the Dread Shop after the building was demolished by the council.
I sell food. I sell in the night. I sell in the night. But at least you're still concerned, as a vendor, because it's something that you alone, it's everybody. So you must concern.
And I would like the mayor city council that is in position at the present moment to do something better than this for us because we're suffering a lot. And there is still more people that is coming in, not going out. They don't have no place better to put us. They're saying that they're going to put us somewhere at the back. I don't know, behind by the fire station, probably on the wharf, but we don't know when. And that will be permanent, so they say. But when will that be? We don't know.
It is very nice. It is good. It's nice to come back on the road because you could see business picking up. And
As a single parent, you have children to take care of, children to send to school. You have food to find, passage to find, and that's on a day-to-day basis, right? So what I'm saying to the mayor and city council, if they can do something better for us.
Meanwhile, Town Clerk Royston King told Newsroom that the council is not prepared to ask for an extension of the temporary location after the lease would have expired December 1 more than a week ago. He said the land had to be returned to the owner leaving City Hall with the option of letting the vendors return to previous locations around the busy Stabrook area.
The position with the council is that we have been working with our vendors and our other stakeholders and partners. And at the moment, we have had to return the land to the owner, Mr. Subring, because our contract with him had expired as of December 31st, 2016. We are not in a position to begin construction of the various facilities we had put up and we had suggested. And as a result of that, we will have to allow, and we have done so, we have had to allow the vendors to use our spaces following strict security and sanitation rules and conditions. The vendors are placed in these spaces or on these spaces on a temporary basis. We couldn't send them home. Many of them are single parents. They're working to put bread on the table for their children and they're looking after their personal needs. So we couldn't send them home. It's their livelihood. We want to work with them. Our main challenge is to keep the place clean and green, to keep it healthy and safe while they make a living. So we're trying to strike a good balance between our own statutory responsibility of delivering a clean and healthy city to citizens and ensuring that these vendors make a livelihood. We are guided by the vision of His Excellency the President, David Granger, with respect to putting all these vendors on the proper roof and in market facilities. But in the meantime, while we have to give up the space because we want to honor our obligation to the private landowner, and I want to say thank you to him. He has been very kind to us. We didn't pay him a cent, and he allowed us to use that particular area for the vendors. But we've had to give it up because our time had expired. We were not prepared to ask him for an extension and to allow the vendors to stay there. So we will have to allow the vendors to use our spaces, like I said, on the strict sanitation and security rules. However, beginning from the 20th of this month, we begin to register all vendors and we will generate specific numbers for them. And the identification card will say who they are, where they're located, and what they're selling. And they will have to pay a fee. So I'll let you know, I'll keep you informed. But this is the position with our vendors, our friends, our partners. We're asking them that now they're in their spaces, that they follow the rules and that they do not block entrance and exits to private property that they do not hang their clothes and their other merchandise on the private property of other people, that they do not bring out all their goods. They need to walk with goods in manageable sizes, and that they do not sell in front of commercial banks and other financial institutions. These are some of the things that we're putting in place, and that if they are found in breach of any of these rules, they will be removed immediately from the pavement. They will be suspended. Their operations will be suspended. We want to work with the vendors. We want the vendors to work with us. We want Georgetown to be healthy. We want Georgetown to be safe. So this is our position, Maury. But I'll send out the proper statement. But this is just in case you want to put something up. You can quote me as saying that some of the things that I've said to you, you can quote me. I'm on the road. I'm looking at the parking meters, and I'm talking to you while I'm doing this. So please excuse, some of the blunders and all of that. And I'll see you later. Happy New Year.
According to King, the council did not pay for the space where the vendors were temporarily located since May last year, as City Hall remains thankful for the assistance by the businessman. The town clerk also told Newsroom come January 20, all vendors will have to be registered with the council before generating a specific ID card and number for such persons. He is also encouraging the vendors to be mindful of their operation and try not to block businesses, more so commercial banks, since their operations could be suspended. Mark Murray, Newsroom.